What's up, guys? It's Scott.
And Liz.
Welcome to our live stream. It's King and Queen Cichlids, and this is driving me nuts already. It's making me itch.
But you look so handsome.
Let's get to the chat. Make sure everybody can hear us. Can you guys hear us? Oh my God, I got hair in my mouth. Can y'all hear us? Please let us know. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know what's going on. Skip that ad.
Well, you can still read the chat without the ad.
Does everybody hear us? It's King Scott! King Arthur Scott! Oh my God, this thing keeps going up. Can you guys hear us?
They can hear us just fine.
Yeah, right, Candi? This is what Liz said. Since I can't grow one, I might as well buy one. So what do you guys think about that?
I think it looks sexy.
Yes, sounds good. Yes, can hear you. Doesn't Liz look fantastic, y'all?
I love Halloween. This is my favorite time of year. If y'all don't know, I've been dressing up my dogs every day. And now we finally get to dress up. Yay!
Yeah, we have always enjoyed Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Yeah. That's like our three favorite months, obviously.
We are fall kids. Scott looks like Moses.
I'll take that. What's that song? Let my people go. I was supposed to be singing Lou Rawls for someone anyway. You'll never find, boom, 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 a woman like mine. Someone who loves you. Never mind. Let me stop.
All right.
Go ahead.
Thank you for the 2 super chats already. Mob Guppy with the $4.99 and Fish Tank Barn with the $4.99. We appreciate it very much.
Oh my God, our new dog is up underneath us. So,
oh, you didn't even grab him to introduce him.
Well, I got a picture here. So, you want to talk about our new dog?
So this is Chewy. He is 9 years old, and we just adopted him. He, unfortunately, his mommy went to the nursing home and needed to be out. He was passed through a few people in the past week, and he's landed up here before he was going to the shelter system. Yeah,
so I don't know what spell Liz has over me, but yet again, I have agreed to yet another dog. So we have three.
I mean, 3 is a great number.
3 beautiful dogs. This one in particular stays up under me most of the day, so I'm kind of liking him. So, thank you guys. I don't even think I said hello. Thank you guys for joining us. As you can tell, we are dressed up for Halloween. And, yeah, Mr. B, no dogs, right?
Scott looks like Poseidon in the hood.
Y'all like that? I mean, this was as close as I was going to get to, dressing up. I figured I could be like the king and stuff. I actually got a sword back there that I got to pull out to just show you guys that I'm actually King Arthur. But today should be a pretty fun stream. Let me see. Let me switch over real quick.
Multi-Tank Addiction, I apologize. $4.99 for Multi-Tank Addiction. Thank you so much, Chris.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said. And we got 67 people on. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It should be a live stream.
Oh my gosh.
What was that?
What was what?
Oh my God, I hear something. Oh my God. It's going to be a fun stream, guys, so hopefully I scared somebody. Probably not, but it's going to be a fun stream.
So I love this. Scott didn't want any dogs. Liz wanted 1 dog, so they compromised and got 3 dogs. Love that.
Yeah, you can see who the true boss of the house is.
That would be me.
I doubt it. Start paying the bills then. All right, so we're going to shout out to our mods. Candi Overhauls, thank you so much for being a mod, super mod of the world. If you guys don't know, we are trying to raise money for Candi and her family. Mm-hmm. The link is in the description below. I'm sure one of the mods can bring it up as well. We're going to talk a little bit about that just shortly. Elizabeth, One Fish, Two Fish, ROC, thank you for being a mod. Mr. Fish, oh my gosh, Mr. B's Fishing Things, thank you for being a mod. Rob93, that's my boy. And, of course, Aquafunk, thank you so much.
So, Debbie, my sister's here. She said, F it, I'm out, after seeing the It come up on the screen. And thank you, Chris, $2 to the Super Fund. Thank you much.
Thank you so much. So, I do...
Sean Dolly wants to have a Whopper. They're taking orders.
Okay, Burger King. All right, this is the one time you can take shots at your boss. Sean Dolly is one of my guys that it's a co-worker of mine that runs one of my machines, so it's good to have you in the house, Sean. Going back to Candi, last week all of us had raised $1,520 last week. This week, believe it or not, she is at $4,845.
That is fantastic.
Now, that was largely because someone anonymous sent in $3,000, but we don't want to stop there, guys. Let's keep giving our support. Let's keep showing her love. And we need to change that goal from 5,000 to 10,000 because we love Candi that much, and we want to, show her how much we care for her. So, let me see. Did I get everything? Is there anything else going on over there?
Scott looks like all the king's horses and all the king's men.
This is coming off soon, guys.
Fishy Biz is coming up with all the puns tonight.
This is coming off soon because I can't handle this thing.
So, you're going to switch into your naked and afraid costume like some other people here?
All right, guys. So, as you know, we are celebrating Trick or Treat, and we normally dress up and go somewhere on Halloween.
Yes.
Obviously, Halloween is Thursday, so we wanted to do a little something early just to celebrate Halloween. And for some reason, no kids ever come to our house.
Well, and I think that's because in today's day and age, they're either doing trunk or treat at the schools, which is a safe zone, or they're going to wealthy neighborhoods, which, let's face it, we're not in.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez.
No, I'm talking about like the $1 million neighborhoods in York.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's have some more fun. I used to hate this song. This song used to scare me. It's Freddy's.
Oh my God, that was all my best dreams were to that song. That was my favorite horror movie growing up. I saw them all in the theater with my dad.
It's playing right now.
Oh, I apologize.
It's all right. That's what sucks with not having. And there's Freddy right there, guys. We're going to have some fun today. It's going to be a live stream. And let's see what else we can do here. Let's take this down. And what happened to the little kids behind him? Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun, guys. Let's see if we can do some more shout-outs. We're on your page right now. Do you have some people you can shout out there?
So, hey, One Fish, Two Fish, JH Aquatics, Mistress 3000, Terry's Tropical Tanks, Fish Room Fever, The Zen Ginger, Dawn Michelle, QSA Aquatic Network, Rounded Rob, Michael Thorny Wildlife Foundation, The Fish Tank Barn, Big City Betta. Shall I continue?
No, that's fine. 79 on, 80 on. Thank you so much, guys. Please hit that like button. My mods will direct you to the button, I am sure. So, let's get going here. We're going to talk about the wine of the day. It is the
wine of the day, again, is the apple cinnamon. It is fall. It is the time of year for a good fall wine. It's cool outside. The leaves are all over the ground, and an apple cinnamon is a top choice.
Yep. So, as you can see, I got so much stuff going on right here. Let me go pull my sword. Chewy, oh my God, Chewy's up underneath me.
Well, that's because you have adopted him as your dog.
I did not.
You did, and you've been actually bogarting the dog.
I've not been bogarting the dog.
You've been bogarting the dog. Yeah.
Like King Arthur. What do they call it?
What are you doing?
I had to pull the sword out of the stone back there.
Scott looks like King Koopa.
Whatever. Ouch, shoot.
Hey, don't break everything.
Did you give me some?
Yes,
Absolutely, you gave me some. So, all right, guys. So we're going to start off today with our match game. Look, see, I pulled the sword out.
So we had somebody ask a question real quick.
Sure.
Why do you have such small dogs?
That's your question.
Because Shih Tzus are the most perfect dogs in the whole world. They're very loving, affectionate, and lazy, and I love that in a dog.
Yeah, you definitely like a lap dog.
I like a lap dog. Hey, Bob, thank you. $20 for Liz's Wine Fund. More apple cinnamon for me.
Thank you. I forgot to mention that, guys. Whenever we receive super chats,
don't pull out your store on the live stream.
Whenever we get live super chats, guys, we like to direct it to other channels and to help around the hobby. But if you specifically want something to go to Liz for her wine fund, please let us know and I will direct that money to her. Otherwise, we're going to pass it to other channels and other people in the hobby that are doing things that are inspirational and good and positive for the hobby. So, you guys know the drill. I'm going to give you a word and I need you guys to fill in the blank. And you're not going to win a t-shirt right now because we're low on t-shirts. We're actually selling a bunch of them. What we're going to do is give out a Halloween treat. Some sort of surprise. And we're going to put something together and send it to you guys.
It might be Scott's beard. You never know.
It might be. So the word of the day, the first person to get this, the first person to answer it right is the winner. And unfortunately, if you are overseas, we cannot ship overseas. It is just for U.S. residents only. So the word is blank monster. Blank monster. Yes, we do share the revenue. We don't, we like to share to other channels. Blank monster. You okay with that?
Mm-hmm. I'm just watching.
Prunes. Mob guppy. Blank monster. Fish monster. No. Scary monster. No. Scott, are you... Yo, Scott, are you Burger King?
Mob guppy.
Mob Guppy
Cookie
got
Monster.
it. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Mob Guppy. The answer was the Cookie Monster, one of my favorite characters from Sesame Street. I wish if I could have dressed up like him, I would have, trust me.
So before we go any further, did we tell people to store their children if necessary? Because we had an answer, the one-eyed monster.
Yes, guys, I'm sorry. We are going to be PG-17 and above. Yep. We're going to obviously be having adult beverages, and some of the content we talk about might be, and probably will be, of adult language. Our live streams is us getting to know you guys, and you guys getting to know us. There's not going to be a whole lot of information. We'll answer your questions if you have any, but we're not going to be focused on teaching you guys things in the hobby. We have videos for that. If you want to ask questions, please ask us. We'll be glad to answer them. But this is just our opportunity to share time with you, and you share time with us. Alrighty? So we're going to go to the YouTube news next.
Okay.
The first thing I want to say is that we hit 4,300 members, so thank you very much for that, guys. We do appreciate it. And I will tell you that I will tell you with modesty that we had our largest Google check ever this past week. So thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for viewing the channels, for viewing the videos, for the super chats. I mean, it's a lot for someone to spend an hour with you live. I mean, I've looked at like 4 live feeds, and I really, really appreciate the time that you guys stay with us, watching our live stream. An hour is a long time. I'm sure there's other things you can be doing, but we really, really appreciate you guys being here with us. So that's why we try to make it fun. That's why we have costumes on. Yes, ma'am.
Nothing. I was just, I don't store my children. Tank space is too valuable.
That's funny. That's funny. So as you guys know, or you might not know, this is the reason why we do this. My latest video came out on Friday. It is about Thor, a story between a man and a fish. This is kind of a sequel to the American Cichlid AE show. I kind of did a, spin-off of that and did a video directly focused on Tony and his cichlid Thor. I'm going to show you just a quick opening preview of that, just so you can kind of get a feel for it if you haven't seen it for some reason. But this guy Tony is incredible. Susie Q,
take me home, Daddy.
Elizabeth,
He says that, Daddy.
Back in my 150, Daddy.
Just a fantastic guy. Really loves his fish.
I miss my ride.
For the hobby.
I brought your duck though, didn't I? I brought your duck. Your duck.
If you haven't checked out the video,
What'd you call him, water dog?
Water dogs. Water dogs. This fish will live.
Next thing I want to talk about is our t-shirts are selling very well. We're probably going to have to order some more. If you haven't gotten a t-shirt and you would like to get one, please direct those inquiries to Liz. She will take care of you.
I have messaged back a few of the people letting them know that the 2X are out of stock right now. When they get in, the previous winners who won the 2X sizes, I will be sending them out.
Okay, so I believe one person in Aquafunk's live feed, I'm sorry, I forgot his name, said that he hadn't received a shirt yet, and it's probably because it was a 2XL.
Right, I'm assuming. Yeah, everybody else that wasn't a 2X has already been sent out.
Right, okay. So, there you have it, guys. Those who were asking about their shirt. That's right, Mike. Thor rocks. What does Candi say? You're not the boss of my...
You're not the boss of me, Funky Duck. Bring t-shirts to OCA Extravaganza.
We'll definitely do that. I also want to talk about something else. We got these at the Aquatic Experience, and I thought they were just like little things just to put on your desk and to show off, but they're actually tools that people use to train their flower horns. So, again, this is adult language, but this is the correct terminology for this. The flower horns have what is called a cock or nuchal hump, and in order to get it to grow bigger, which is one of the things that they're judged on, they put these little plastic flower horns in to get the flower horn aggressive so that their cock will grow. So I'm going to show you some footage of that real quick. Uh-oh, can't show it unless I get all this out of there. And this is a flower horn with one of the toys I was just showing you, chasing this little plastic toy because it'll get him aggressive and it'll cause his nuchal hump to grow. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That was sent to me from one of the guys that I met at the Flowerhorn ACA Aquatic Experience competition. Kudos to those guys. I have picked up several, I'm going to say 50 to 60 subs just from the Flowerhorn people. So I thank you so much, guys, for hitting the subscribe button and becoming part of our team. You're awful quiet over there, honey. What's going on?
I was just listening to you talk about the toys.
Is there anything else you can see up there? Anything?
Let's see. I need one, Liz. Need what? Oh, the t-shirt, Angie? I know. I haven't gotten the 2X's in yet. I know that's the size you wanted. Let's see. Make sure you keep them warm or else their cock will get smaller. And something I didn't know
Who
either.
said that?
Chewy.
Yeah, Chewy's right.
So,
Chewy's absolutely right.
Something else I didn't know is when you take the flower horn out to take it to a competition or something like that, sometimes their nuchal humps will deflate.
Yep.
And I had no idea.
Speaking of nuchal humps deflating, if you haven't checked out Michael's Fish Room's latest video, it's about his flower horn, and he was having that same issue. He was having, Jesus Christ, Chris.
For $5, thank you for the super chat for Scott's cock growing program.
Michael's Fish Room, his video is about his flower horn, and his head was deflated. I'm just going to say head because I don't like saying cock over and over again. And what he found out was the temperature, as Chewy said, in his tank had gone way down. The heater had malfunctioned and was not on anymore, and it was down in the low 70s. And as soon as he got a new heater and turned it up, his head went back to its normal size, and it got its coloration. So, any of you flower horn keepers, it was one of the big things that the people at the Aquatic Experience who had flower horns showing, they all wanted their tanks to be 80 plus degrees to make sure that their flower horns show the best. So, and
Zenon had asked what the best in show cichlid was.
You want to take care of that?
And that was a Geophagus Pellegrini.
I thought it was a wine.
Wine Miller, no. It was listed as the wrong. That was listed wrong. It's actually a Pellegrini.
Okay.
So one fish, two fish, shrinkage? ? Yes, absolutely.
Seinfeld shrinkage, funny.
I was in the pool.
All right, guys. I think that's everything on this thing right here.
So Zen Ginger asked, he thought it was pronounced Coke, not cock.
No, it's definitely cock. I've been around enough flower horn competitions now that it's cock. I don't want to say unfortunately. That's just how it's pronounced. So that's that. So. All right, so guys, let me go down my list here. I know you hate going by my list, but you're really quiet for some reason, so I'm going to go down my list. I also want to say that the New Jersey Aquarium Society auction was today, and unfortunately, we did not make it. First time in a long time we haven't made it. It was cold. It was pouring down rain, and it's basically close to a 6 hour trip, round trip.
Round trip, yeah.
And that was just too much for me. I finally got a Saturday off, and I enjoyed it by doing absolutely nothing, although I did clean all the tanks in here. And I just didn't, I love the North Jersey Aquarium Society, but I really didn't want to get in the car and drive 6+ hours there and back. So, unfortunately, we didn't go.
But I hope they raised a lot of money and did well today. I haven't really seen much on Facebook about it. Have you?
No, I sure haven't. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to a section I call Snapshots. And this is where I kind of watch videos, watch live streams, and I take a little snapshot. And we're going to talk about kind of what's going on. So the first thing I want to talk about, and I do this because I want to support everyone, obviously. Right. I want to know what's going on with my fish fam. You guys come support me. I want to come support you as well. So the first shot is of Dee and her beautiful dog. She had her all dressed up. Yay! Dee, I don't know if you're in the house or not.
She
Dee,
was earlier.
Down the wormhole. I forgot exactly what you called the dog's name, but too cute. And Dee was actually dressed up as well. I thought it was absolutely cute. And she had a great live stream. It was really, really a lot of fun. So, Dee, I don't know if you're in the live stream or not. I know there's a delay, but let us know what the dog's name is. Next, my next snapshot will be Susie Q and her parrot. Susie Q just put out a video, and this is why I like Susie Q's channel so much, because it's not just about fish. I was teasing her the other day saying her house is like Noah's Ark. Because she's got reptiles, she's got fish, she's got parrots. She just did a video about, I believe it's called Macaw parrot. Beautiful parrot, well trained, lots of fun. If you have not checked that video out, Candi, if you can, please put Susie Q's video up or her channel up so those guys can check that out. What is
Pam said it's 8 degrees of snowing up here. 8 degrees and snowing. My goodness.
Pam, where are you located at? My God.
Somewhere north.
Sophie. Is that Sophie? Is that her name? Susie Q, is that your parrot's name, Sophie? Beautiful, beautiful parrot. I think it's fantastic. Next snapshot, and we're going really quick, guys, because I said I might do a short live stream, but it's 8:23. It might go longer than that. Is Aquafunk. Aquafunk's got a new video out about, oh my God, this thing's killing me. I'm sorry, guys. Aquafunk has a new video out about the blue acaras, and it's a really great video. Please check it out. Candi, again, leave a link below to Aquafunk. We also want to celebrate him because he's got monetized now. It usually takes anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks to finally get the official monetized. But this brother has worked his ass off with videos, with live feeds. He supported everyone in the fish family. And I'm so pleased that he has been monetized. And I can't wait. I'm going to be the first one to give him a super chat. Or at least I'm going to try to, because that brother has been 100% with me and has a lot of good people around him that he takes care of. So Aquafunk, congratulations. Back to your video. One of the reasons why I love his video so much, you're real fidgety, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
One of the reasons why I love his video so much is because he puts like Easter eggs in them. Like, what I mean by Easter eggs is there'll be a flying saucer here, there'll be aliens coming out, and not only do I like watching his stuff because of the information, but I like it because of all the stuff. I try to count all the stuff I see and just keep up with it.
Aquafunk looks like an old puppy. Pam said she's in Wyoming.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And it's that cold in Wyoming? And snowing?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Cannot handle a real beer. You got that right, GRB. I cannot handle it. It's itching me. And now it's really itching my neck, so I might be putting it up. Attention, cock is the only accepted version of the word. YouTube will flag this chat if this is the C word all over it. Oh, I don't care if they flag it. It's okay. But I actually use it in my video, and I said it many times, so they didn't flag that.
I think it was the actual people were actually typing out the others. That's what he's talking about.
Thank you, Funk, for doing that, for looking out for me. Funk said something really smart, really well said, and that is the moderators really are the ones that make the streams what they are because of their help, because of what they see and communicate. We can continue what we're doing knowing that the moderators are taking care of stuff. So again, that's why I shout out every time before I start all our moderators, because they really make the stream what it is. So thank you guys very much again for all that you do for our channel.
Right.
Again, Funky, I love this video. I want it to go viral. I thought it was great. You know, you have a different flavor, and I absolutely love it, and I hope more people will start getting a taste for your videos because they're fantastic.
Taste the funk.
That's right. Or don't smell it, but taste it. All right, the next snapshot I took was of our girl, Madfish Diva. She might not be here. I know she had the flu and has not been feeling well.
Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Maybe she's lurking.
Suck it up, Scott. No shave November coming up. I would die if I had to do that, Fishy Biz. I would die. I got that baby smooth skin, you know, and it starts itching on me. Anyway, back to Madfish Diva. She actually just put a video out where she got 6 Cory catfish from Punchy 54 Pam, and they are absolutely cute. There's 6 of them, and they're schooling, and there they are right there.
Oh, I love Cory's.
Not only did Madfish Diva do a video about that, but she also did a live stream where she got plants from Rachel O'Leary. Rachel O'Leary sent her some free plants, and she did a box opening, and it was a ton of fun. And as we all know, Rachel's a really cool chick who's always helping people out in the hobby.
So Dee just popped in. She said the puppy's name is Zoe.
Oh, Zoe, cool. And is that right, Q, that your parrot's name is Sophie?
Yes, she did say that was correct.
Okay, cool.
So Fishy Biz says your baby smooth skin is about 48 years old. Wasn't that complimentary?
That is kind of complimentary since I'm 52, so thank you. I appreciate that, brother. All right, so the next, and speaking of Fishy Biz, hang around, buddy, because I got some questions for you. Biz, go Marco Polo in traffic. That's messed up. No, hang around, Biz.
So they said Scott's doing his live stream in his PJs.
This is supposed to be a king thing.
It's a tunic.
Okay. So the next thing is Rob93 Aquatics did a video about sending some fish over to Aquafunk, of course. And the video is really good because I've always thought about sending fish, but it's just too much of a hassle for me. I'd rather people just who are local come and pick up the fish as opposed to me sending fry and stuff all over the place. But it's a great video again, Candy. Please put up Rob93's link. He sent some stuff over to Aquafunk, and Aquafunk is going to do a follow-up video on if the fish arrived there safely and in good health. But a really good video, so great job on that.
So Rob looks like he is about to go hitchhiking with that sign there.
Well, in this, when I took this picture, he's like, this is a perfect thumbnail. So I snapped it and I got it then. All right, Fishy, we got to talk about you, buddy, because I got to know what in the hell is going on right here at Aquashella. This was in, not your latest video, because you just dropped the video today, but your video before that.
Rob is bite-sized.
You're picking up Rob all over the place. I got to tell you, for someone who spent 24 hours locked up just one time in my life, Rob, you don't want to be someone that can be easily picked up and moved around like that. I'll just tell you like that, brother. Gain some weight. Put some weight on, brother. Do whatever you got to do. Eat like I do. Don't be having no man picking you up like that. And then that smile on your face.
Rob is part of the Lollipop Guild, King of Emerald City.
Who said that?
Fishy Biz.
Oh my God, Fishy Biz. So I just thought that was kind of crazy, that video. So I had to poke fun at you a little bit there, Rob. But I believe y'all said that he was going to pick you up. So he definitely did that. Oh my gosh, this beard's killing me.
You gonna make it?
I think I'm gonna make it.
You look sexy.
Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I might wear this to bed then.
I appreciate that.
Fishy Biz, yeah, he's like,
4'12". New Fish Fam Wrestling Tag Team.
That is funny. That is funny.
Science Girl is here.
Oh.
Speaking of Science Girl, I wanted to give her a shout out to Carrie because she sent me the best gift this week. So we got this fantastic hand towel, which is just super cute with the Science Gal Aquatics on it. And
You want me to put you in a bigger screen? Or
nope,
you
I got it. So we got the black Science Gal t-shirt, which reminds me of the Unsolved Mysteries logo. So I just absolutely love this.
Yeah, I got all excited, Science Girl, because when I saw the black one, I was like, yeah, she got me one too. No.
But now, and then a custom shirt with my name and a crown. And Fish Fam Lady, how cute is this? I am absolutely in love, and I've worn both of these shirts since she sent it. I love it.
You have. So, Science Girl, thank you very much for that. I'll be really honest with you. Liz was super excited about receiving that package. She couldn't wait till I got home from work to show me it. So, thank you so much for making her smile.
Well, because Scott gets packages from this, I can't say that word, girl named Amazon all the time. And it was nice to see something come in the mail for me instead of Scott. So I was really excited.
I do like Amazon. I mean, Amazon is so convenient, and I can't stand Walmart. I don't know how you guys feel about Walmart. Let me know. But I leave Walmart wanting to kill people, and
And he's actually had fits, very loud vocal fits at Walmart.
Oh, I've cussed people out in Walmart. I know you guys think I'm mild-mannered, but I'm really not. I just play like this for fun. But anyway, tell me how y'all feel about Walmart. I would like to shut them all down if I could.
I think with the way America is and to cheapen the deals, I don't think they're going to do that. Rob is a 65-pound baby otter.
Where is Rob at to protect himself?
You know, and Fishy's got a lot to say tonight. Whether it's you and your beard.
All right, speaking of Fishy, let's get to my man, Fishy Biz. What's cracking is his saying. Fishy Biz just put out a video. If you guys haven't checked it out, again, Candi or any of the other mods, please drop his link. He talks about taking some of his fries, his grow outs, taking them to his local fish store, making an exchange. Did you get paid for it, Fishy Biz, or did you do a swap? I can't remember. I apologize. But definitely check him out. A lot of good information about calling ahead, bringing extra. You know, it's just a great video. You definitely want to check it out. We were just talking in one live stream, I think it was Funk, about, you know, easy fish to breed and can you make this a business? And I think this video really helps people understand what you have to go through to kind of sell your fish and stuff. Yep.
So real quick, Mike M asks, how or what is the wine tonight? Ordinary, white, or red? So it is a apple cinnamon wine, and it is a white wine this evening, and it's very delicious.
It is, and this is the same
a
one
lot
they
of
had.
hate for Walmart with a few loves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who loves Walmart?
The people who don't have them in New York City.
Scott
and the people watchers.
Blacker hate Walmart. Thank you, brother. I love you. Who else who likes Walmart? Where did that come from?
People who are at Walmart are not at other places where I might be, so that is good.
Okay, Chewy says
I'm sorry, I was gonna.
Walmart destroys every small town that comes in and keep moving it.
I'm not moving it, honey. It's rolling.
All right, well, I missed that, Chewy. I'm sorry. Go ahead, hon.
Walked into Walmart with my son once, and he said, the two of us just tripled the average IQ in here. Pam, that's hysterical.
Michael Thornley, the king and queen are dressed for Walmart. No, we're not.
This is way more than... This is like a Ross department store, not a Walmart.
Well, the funny thing is, we could probably wear this to Walmart, and no one would pay attention.
We wouldn't get a second look, no.
No one would pay attention to
and
us at all.
People were talking about people watching at Walmart, and I used to do that, but Walmart took away the benches, so I can't sit and people watch anymore.
All right, so let's take this. This has been on Fishy Biz too long. I know he likes to get his promos in, so let's take this off. Let's talk about my boy Mike from Fish Tank Barn. Mike always likes to do this. I love it. He does that most of his photos, he does this look where he points. That's his kind of signature move.
Now that photo, he looks very confused and doesn't know what's happening.
I'm going to talk to you about that because, again, it's a snapshot. So while I'm watching videos, if I see something that I think is kind of funny or intriguing, I snap it. So in this particular video, Mike has won in this video, this second, he hears his name being said that he won a contest at Dan's Fish. And he got some really cool fish. Fishy Biz don't hate. And he got some really cool fish from Dan's Fish channel. Candi, leave that link for him, for Mike, and for Dan, please. I appreciate that. And he really got some cool fish, including, I think he finally got a true heckelei. Mike, I don't know if you're on or not, but if you're on, Mike, let us know if you truly got the true heckelei. And I think you got another fish. But not the greatest acting, but I thought it was very entertaining because evidently he had to go back and reenact the whole situation.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was, he drops the net on the floor, and then you see him run into his computer and typing his name in because he had to reply the minute he called his name out to let him know that he was there.
Wow.
So it was a really good video that I enjoyed, and I hope you guys will go check it out. Mark Hill, Walmart kills mom and pop stores. Absolutely. What do y'all think about Target? Target a little better or what?
Target, that's like the upper class Walmart.
Target?
My sister has always called it Target.
Funny.
Walmart and Amazon kill small stores. Yep.
I know, Zenon, but I love Amazon. I actually just got like 3 pairs of pants, and Funk will make fun of me because they were the skinny jean pants, and they absolutely fit me perfectly. I mean, length, waist, they were perfect, all of them, and it's just so easy. The prices are so much better. Geophagus heckelei.
Yeah, so Mike said they are heckelei.
That's not Mike, though.
No, he was up there. It's already scrolled past.
Okay, Mike. Great. And what else did you get besides the heckelei, Mike? You got something else, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure he answered that. He said just got the heckelei.
Oh, okay. They were all the heckelei? Okay. But anyway, great video, Mike. I thought you did a fantastic job reenacting what happened to you. I was smiling the whole way through. If you guys missed the Fish Tank Barn, definitely check him out. He's one of my favorite channels. He really is.
GBR Aquatic says Target sells Vegemite in the USA.
Oh, Vegemite from Australia. Cool. All right, the next person I want to talk about is Chris Biggs. Biggs is in the house. Chris Biggs is a good friend of ours and quite the hobbyist, quite the master hobbyist, I should say. He has a lot of information about not just fish.
Everything. He's super smart.
And I think when I did a promo for him or shouted him out Saturday, he had 746 subscribers. And last time I looked, he's about 15 away from having... he had 946 subscribers, and last time I looked, he's like 15 away from having 1,000. So, if you really want to know the ins and outs of the hobby and get some really great information, Liz and I, we promote and we're hobby enthusiasts. Chris Biz is a hobby educator. He's going to be at the OCA convention that we're going to in November. Just a wealth of knowledge. Chris, the Mad Aquarius Biggs. Definitely go check him out. Already Candi has it up.
Yep. So Dave says, Tom and I are on our way back from the auction. Where were you guys?
Well,
we answered that earlier. It was wet. It was cold when we weren't driving.
Yeah, David. Thank you, Bob, for subbing up to him. I do appreciate that. Dave, I'm sorry, buddy, but it's 6-hour trip in rain and cold. And like I said, Saturday was my first Saturday off in quite a long time. Now, I did at the Aquatic Experience have Saturday off, but I really don't consider that
because we were
off because we were working.
Yeah.
So Saturday was really, literally my first Saturday I've had off in quite some time. All right?
Yep.
It is 8:39, so we got 20 minutes left. So I'm going to try to get through this as best I can. I hope everyone's doing all right. We never ask anymore what anyone's eating or drinking. So if you're eating or drinking something, let us know. We'd love to hear it. That's right, Biggs. That's right, Q Biggs. He's awesome. Hope you guys will subscribe to him. I was sub 982D. Thank you very much.
You're making me hungry, Scott. I want a Burger King.
I might go to Burger King after this, and I might wear this. Maybe I'll get something for free. You never know. All right, the next person I want to talk about is Fish Keeping Jamaica Raleigh. He has been doing what's called Fish Tubers Are Creators, and now he's doing a vlog, and he does very, oh my God, I can't stand it, guys, I'm sorry. He does very thought-provoking videos, and sometimes controversial videos, depending on how you look at it. I think he's pretty inspirational. I don't know if Raleigh's on or not. I'm sure he can watch the replay. But he recently did a video speaking about racism in the hobby. And I actually had a lot of people come to me and say, did you watch it? What are your thoughts? And I really haven't commented on it too much. Here's my thoughts on it. In my opinion, and this is, in my opinion, there is racism wherever you go. Not just in the fish hobby, it's wherever you go. It's your mentality of how you handle it is what makes you successful or not. A lot of people, I guess people realize that I'm a person of color, but they don't know exactly what I am. And I have to say this, there is racism in all different levels, including my own people are racist in some ways. Meaning, you know, I was born in 1968. I'm an African American because I had a certain amount of African American blood. And back in 1968, if you had any signs of blood, African American blood, they considered you African American. I've always considered myself African American, have withheld myself to that standard, have never shied away from saying I'm anything but that. However, and again, I'm an old school guy. The way you handle yourself in situations will live to be your testimony. Meaning, I've gone to a lot of situations, especially in the hobby, where it's been predominantly older, I don't have any other way to say it, but white men. And I haven't felt like I was an outcast because I went in with the mentality that I'm not any different than anyone else. I feel like sometimes if you go looking for something, then you might find it. Now, if you get into situations, and I have once or twice before, where someone doesn't realize your race and says something out of line, then it's your responsibility to check that and to say, hey, that's not kosher with me. This is who I am, and you've offended me, and you handle it from there. But I think sometimes we're in a day and age where we shouldn't, and you guys, you know, Fishy Biz, Funk, Rob, you guys have to chime in. But I try not to go into situations looking for racism. I try to go in there setting the example that this is how I carry myself, and any stereotypes you might have in your head are wrong, and just I try to hold myself at a level and a standard where racism or stuff shouldn't come into context. Okay, so I hope that answers the question a little bit. Maybe I made it fuzzy, but I'll just say this. I've seen racism from both levels. I've had black friends that have treated me differently because I'm not black enough. And I've had people tell me, oh, you got to where you are because you're light skinned. And I've had white people haven't accepted me because I'm too dark skinned. So I'm in the middle of the gambit. I've seen both sides. So if anyone has felt racism, it's me and other people of my skin color, because sometimes we're not accepted on either level. I'll end it there, but I do want to say, and Aquafunk knows this, I've been working on something called, it's a book, and you know about it, a book about minorities or people of color in the hobby. I've been working on this book off and on for a while. I have about 8 to 10 more years before I retire, and then when I retire, I'm going to put my whole life into this book, because I think it's important that people of color know some of the things that achievements they have done in the hobby. So I'm going to show you a couple of clips, and I have to shout out to Ted Coletti and the American Aquarium History, which is a Facebook group that keeps all the history of the hobby out there. Do I need to stop for anything?
Nope, you're good.
And I agree, same issue like yours. I'm black and Native American, born in 1966, a fish hobby, and many women. My race, the hobby, but it's slowly changing. Andrea, I'm glad you said that, because I'm getting ready to drop some information on, and I'm just going to give you a preview of some of the stuff I have been keeping up with over the years. So we're going to talk about a young lady called Josephine White.
So
go ahead.
Rob says, being mixed, he gets the hate from both sides as well. Mob Guppy says, oops, it's going away. I have had people complain about certain groups with me. I usually say, I'm sorry that you think that way. My grandmother was whatever group they mentioned.
Okay. So we're going to talk about a young lady named Josephine White. Josephine White was an African-American lady born in, I believe, 1916, and she died in 1978. Did not have the pleasure of meeting her. She is in the history books as being one of the first person that did 2 different variations of bettas. She also did breeded Achilles fish. She was on a lot of boards. This is the only picture that is of Josephine White, and unfortunately, she's in the background giving someone an award. Josephine White was one of the, and you guys, I would be glad to give you this information because you can't, you might be able to, but you couldn't. I couldn't when I was doing research on her. You can't Google her name and pull this information up. I've been having older hobbyists drop me this information. I've had people like giving me books like this is a 1962 edition of a Cichlid magazine that has information on her. I have stuff that I've been gathering and putting together about people of color. So this is a picture of her. I think I did another picture of her. But this is one of the betas. Is it beta or betas?
I always called it a beta.
I think it's beta, but it might be, I say beta too, I'll be honest with you. But here's another article where it actually says her name, which was, back then it was, you didn't get many people of color to actually have their name on there. But this is a version of a beta that she did. I'm going to show you another article of hers. Oops. This is an article of hers on white clouds. She was a master breeder when it came to white clouds, betas, killifish, discus. She was doing it all, and people would actually come to her house and study what she was doing, and then we would get articles where it said Josephine White with no picture of her, no mention of her race, and then we'd have like this gentleman showing
a little white man cartoon.
Well, you said that, not me. So, and then again, here's another article she did, Beginner's Corner, Black Ruby Barb. So she is someone that I'm really extensively doing some research on. And then there's another gentleman called John Klein, who, again, here's a picture. The only picture I could find of John Klein was here. These 2 gentlemen came to his house to study what he was doing. He actually created the albino severum that is very popular today. It's called the gold severum now. This guy actually created many different breeds of the severum, and it was through his extensive work that we have some of the severums that we have today. So again, I'm putting together stuff, so at some point in my time, I want to put a book together about people of color in the hobby, because I think it's important. You know, there's a lot of people, if you Google and you search stuff in the hobby, a lot of people come up, but not a lot of people of color. And it's important for me in my time that I'm on this earth to get that information so other people coming behind me have something to be inspired by and have, you know, inspiration and motivation to keep this going and to keeping fish. This is a hobby that should benefit all races. Last thing I'm going to say about this is I used to do a ministry where I used to help inner city youth that did not have fathers. And one of the things I did was introduce them into keeping fish. So it's important to me. It's dear to my heart. And I want to keep pushing this so people have history records of what we've done within the hobby. Yeah. And that's all I have to say about that, Fish Keeping Jamaica. Sorry you missed all that, but catch the replay.
So Tiffany Holmes says, one thing fish don't care about is what color you are, etc. All they care is that you feed them and keep their water perimeters excellent. Fish keeping unite and is therapeutic.
Absolutely right.
So, and we did miss a super chat from Mike Fish Tank Farm with a question for $4.99.
What's the question?
Scott, what is your opinion on the old school hobbyists in the club versus the younger generation in YouTube?
I wish you would come to our dinner on Saturday, where it's Q Aquatics, One Fish, Two Fish, ROC, etc. I'm an old school hobbyist and YouTuber second. So I'm very much a component of people of the club atmosphere. I believe they have much more training, information, expertise when it comes to keeping fish. And I feel, unfortunately, many of these people don't share that information on YouTube. And some of the bigger channels, I'm not saying any names, but some of the bigger channels on YouTube may not have that expertise. Now, there may be different ways that people are keeping fish. I know we have new discoveries all the time, new equipment, etc. But I will always be old school, club oriented first, and then YouTube second. It's just too easy to get on YouTube, start a channel, and start acting like you're an expert when I know people. I'm not an expert, nowhere near an expert, but I know people in the hobby who are, such as Rusty Wessel, who's worked with me, Mo Devlin, Wayne Leibel, Dr. Paul Azell. I mean, these are true architects in the hobby, and being on the ACA, I was able to meet these people, work with these people, and learn, absorb. That was the greatest thing I took out of working for the American Cichlid Association, was being able to absorb that knowledge. I will shut up now.
All right, so just to touch back on what we were
What is
talking about
up,
before,
Cichlist23? Go ahead.
Jess the Shrimp Granny says, knowledge makes change happen, Scott. That would be a great article for Susan's newsletter until the book is ready.
I can definitely do that. Like, I've done a lot of publications, and I've done our own newsletters over the years, so I could definitely throw something together. I have a really big picture of what I'm doing, but I can maybe give comments or kind of give, a little glimpse of what I'm working on, but I don't want to give it all the way. Okay? Hello?
So Greg Bean says, you better hurry up on your book, Scott. You will be old, blind, and feeble in 10 years.
Well, thank you. Actually, I think I'm pretty damn good for my age and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, one of the things, as you can tell, Liz and I love to do, and we're going to do this question and answering thing. Do we have time for another?
We have 8 minutes. Is anyone else live feeding on after us tonight?
Yeah, ask that question, because we still have 88 people on, 73 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I don't know if Funk chimed in or Rob chimed in about what we were talking about, but I really would love to hear their thoughts about.
I didn't see either of them chime in on
Well,
it.
Rob said something about him being picked on because he was.
Yeah, back then, yes, I did see that.
Yeah, so we're going to go into question and answers. We started this last week. We didn't finish it all, so we're going to get started here. And then we might try to do one more match game because I have like 3 left and I only did 1. So, what is the hardest thing to do in the hobby for you?
For me, sometimes it's just getting making sure everything's together. Like, if you think something's wrong and watching the fish, but you've got to go to work and you can't sit there and watch it. So, what do you do when you're worried about that?
Say that one more time. Sorry.
So, if you say you see something wrong with your fish, but you got to go to work, you can't stay and babysit your fish and do a water change or anything else you would like to do because you are on a time schedule. So then you're at work for 8 hours worrying about what's going on with your fish.
Okay.
So, I don't know. That you can't be as attentive as you want to sometimes. Maybe that's the way I'm trying to say it.
The hardest thing for me in the hobby to do, and this is true story, and I know Liz will agree with this, is for me to say no.
Oh, yeah?
For me to say no to any, invitation to help run something or help with something. I have a hard time saying no because I like to help. I know how much work goes into that stuff, so that's hard for me. You like how that hair looks on my neck?
Well, you're getting a lot of Scott's neck beard is not working on his chest. You're getting a lot of that.
All right,
Look
so
like King Solomon.
The next question: what is your next event?
So Ted Coletti said the hardest thing in the hobby is to look at you in costume.
Ted Coletti, I'm so glad you're on. I hope you saw what we were talking about. Did he just come on?
As far as I know, yes.
Ted, we just talked about your aquarium historic forum on Facebook. I was just showing the information you gave me about Josephine White and John Klein as far as people of color in the hobby. So I wanted to shout out that channel. Thank you for being here, Ted. You are a huge, huge, huge influence on me.
So Ted says you look like one of the Soggy Bottom Boys from Brother Where Art Thou.
Well, I said all those kind things about you. Now I take them all back. Anyway, so what is your next event you're going to?
The next adventure would be the OCA next month, correct? The Ohio Cichlid Convention, if anybody's going to be in the area.
Round 2, me and Tim and Tony. What, Tim too? He's coming.
Scott's going to need Benadryl to recover from the beard.
Right? I know it. It'll help me go to sleep, though. Next, what time is it? 8:55. Favorite Halloween movie or TV show?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Really?
Yes, oh my god. I love them. But one I probably watch every year is Hocus Pocus, which I just love. Nightmare Before Christmas,
You
which
could
I
only
love.
pick one.
I can't pick one.
Okay, I thought this would be much easier for her. The one that she and I always watch now is
Rocky Horror.
Rocky Horror.
But that's a all-year movie. Rocky Horror is fantastic for any time of year. Easter, Thanksgiving, whatever you want to watch it for, it's fantastic.
So every year, Liz and I go watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's one of our favorite movies. You actually got me liking it. This particular, we went last year, and this was actually done by some people in drag.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Liz is really into drag queens. I'll let her discuss that if she wants to. But it was, I think this was New Year's, wasn't it? And
I believe so, yeah.
We had
last New Year's.
champagne.
See what I'm saying? It's good for any time of year.
You are absolutely right. So that's one of my favorite Halloween movies. And then TV shows, I have to watch Charlie Brown. Was it the Pumpkin something?
So that's what Don and Anna had
Great
said
Pumpkin.
was the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Absolutely.
Uncle Ted Coletti said Night of the Living Dead Fantosa. We got The Exorcist out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? The Exorcist?
Gremlins.
That's too scared for me.
Gremlins is more of a Christmas movie, in my opinion.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
I think Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Well, I think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, too, but Scott is a drag queen. No, he's not. But he does enjoy a good
Who
performance.
said that?
Uncle Ted Coletti.
Ted, you wish I was a drag queen.
So nobody said if anybody's coming up, if anybody's doing a live feed at 9. So if they're not, we'll just continue on until people get tired of seeing us.
Yeah, well, let's, because you haven't refreshed us.
Michael
Let's
Myers,
see.
that's Halloween. Cujo, good one.
Yeah, 86 people, 85 people, 86 people on, so we're still good. Let's just keep going then. Let me see. I thought I had something else here, but I guess not.
Scott is a drag queen. I would sell my fish room.
Next one, scariest moments in the hobby. Woo! What was the scariest moment in the hobby?
I don't really have a scariest moment in the hobby that I can think of. I was racking my brain for that earlier, and I could not come up with something that was like scary.
What was the scariest moment for me in the hobby? I guess starting the fish club that I started, maybe.
That was the scariest?
That was scary because I was putting myself out there, and you know, you want to go back to talking about racism in the hobby. One of the reasons why I started the club was because, number one, I wanted a cichlid only club, and number two, I wanted a breath of new blood, of people my age, of people of different colors, languages, everything. So, and we accomplished that. We have a wide range of people. Well, we did have in the club, which I think we still do to this point. But really early on, we had a 50-50 mix of different races in the club. So that was important to me, and it was so it was a little scary for me starting the club. I don't like to fail.
Right.
I guess I'm scared of failure. So that's the only thing that comes to mind where I'm like, that was a little scary. I know you were nervous when we did our first talk, but
Oh, God, yes.
I wasn't too overly.
So we got some great ones on here, though, about tank cracking, tank shattering. That is terrifying, absolutely. So Kaler Aquatics, $20 towards a better beard or whatever the fish fam needs.
Thank you, Bob. You're too generous.
Oh, you know what? Dave had a good one when something jumps out of the tank. Like that arowana jumping out of the
Oh
tank
my
is always
God.
like heart attack city.
Yeah, I guess that's scary. Yeah.
So-
What is up, Rack? How are you?
Anne said when her Amazon puffer got sucked up in the intake.
Oh my gosh.
Where are Scott and Liz? Well, they didn't show up today, so they sent me with no brains and King Friday from what's that? Rogers?
I'm King Arthur. I just took this sword out of the rock. I was the only one strong enough to do it. What do you?
So $5 super chat, multi-tank addiction. Just a reminder, the like button is absolutely free, and also the sub button is half off to be free. Be sure to click them both if you haven't already.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Now, I didn't shout you out, Chris, because I gave you a big shout out last week. I didn't put you in my snapshot. Maybe you'll make it next week, but I did do that video of you where you were signing autographs last week, so I wanted to show some love, spread the love around. So, question, is your friend list growing?
Your friend list. My friend list is not.
My friend list is like crazy. Like, I'm getting...
Oh, that's great.
I'm getting like every day I'm getting 20 to 30 friend requests all the time. Are you guys experiencing the same thing too, or is it just me? It's fish herpes. What is that about? I must have missed something. But are people getting a lot of friend requests? Because it's just weird. It's all of a sudden started.
Cool. Scott be joining the WWE as a new wrestler. Fish Tropic, thank you very much. I actually really liked my costume this year too.
Yeah,
we were trying to find you a cowardly lion, but you know what? They don't.
You're trying to find me a lion. I don't know about no cowardly
Well,
lion.
they only sell lion costumes as a sexy female lion. They didn't have any for men.
Yeah, true story. So that sucked.
Tropic, Fish Tropic, getting herpes from the fish or giving it to them? Question mark. LOL.
Thoughts of Fish Jamaica's racism in the hobby? Well, we just covered that whole thing, guys. Hit replay if you want to see my answer on that.
So they're getting up to the friend request now. So you're just so great, Rob says Scott says Rounded Rob. Sorry, I deleted your friend request.
Oh, Bob.
Yes, my friend list is always growing.
See? Jay's Better Room, King Arthur, a.k.a. Scott. That's right. I get people I know and people I really don't know. That's what's going on with me too, Jess Shrimp. And then I'm like, there's like, some of them have like 200 mutual friends, and normally I'll confirm that. I'll hit okay. But then if I see like 8 mutual friends, I'll just delete it because I don't know where those 8 people came from. But if it's over 100, I normally accept the request. But I've just been getting crazy requests lately. What's up?
No, I'm just agreeing with you.
I have been trying to do Twitter now, and I've been trying to do Instagram a lot more. So maybe some of that's coming from that. Scott as a sexy female lion.
So, and Liz should have wore the lion outfit, and Scott with scarecrow. Scott could not pull off this wig, folks. I'm sorry, he couldn't.
Wow.
All you got is this.
Wow, that hurt. All right, this is from last week. Best AE booth. Now, I have my pick for best AE booth, and I'll get ready to show it to you right now. Right now. Where'd it go? Here it is. So, this is... Why is this still on? This is Seacrest Farms booth. What's up?
Kaler's Aquatics. Careful, Liz. I'm pretty sure he stuck that gum on the desk. He absolutely did. You saw that, Bob?
Bob!
He sticks it to everything. Everything. There's gum everywhere.
You loathe you people.
Oh,
what are friends? I loathe you people. All right, so I'm going to show you Seacrest Farms booth. It was my favorite booth. They had these black gars. For people that were at AE, I'm sure you'll remember it, but here we go.
Oh, that was cool.
I don't know. I don't think I have sound on this. I think it's just me showing it. But, of course, our friend Shelby runs this. And I just thought these black gars were so cool. Although I thought they were a little lackadaisical. Like they laid around a lot. And I don't know if is that normal for gars to lay low like that?
Maybe because it was a square tank versus a long tank for them to swim too.
Maybe. But I also check this tank. I love the greenery in it. I love the driftwood. This is this is how I'd like to do the square tank in our living room.
Good luck with that. That looks like a lot of work and great.
I think that's fantastic.
That's beautiful.
I think that's just great. It's still going, so let's see if I had anything else in here. But look at all the different species of community fish in that tank. It's absolutely beautiful. I guess they kind of got the rocks on the driftwood, I guess, to keep it down.
I think so.
But that's that. So that was my favorite AE booth. Did you have one?
It wasn't so much a booth, but the kids decorating tanks. I loved some of these kids made their own custom pieces, painted them and everything, and made their own aquariums. It was really, really cool to see. Anything the kids do, I love.
Chewy's asleep and having some nightmare or something. Chewy.
Aw, he's having a bad dream, baby?
Yeah, he's up. All right, so what else do I have in here? Now, here's all the things I was looking for. So, we were talking about Rocky Horror. I don't know what I did, but here's us at Rocky Horror. And this was our first time at Rocky Horror.
Oh, that was at that little theater.
Yep, and
in Harrisburg.
They put a V on my head because I was a virgin. That was the first time. And they made me go up to the front and do the dance with everyone else.
Time warp. It was fantastic.
We had a really, really great time. So, I think Q was just talking about there's nowhere in our area where they do this, but they really do, Q. They do this.
Midtown Cinemas in Harrisburg, that's where we saw it the first time. They're doing it again this Halloween. There was just another event that just happened. Baltimore just had an event. There's Rocky Horror everywhere around here.
Yeah. So, Q, if you want to go, you and your fiance, let me know. I can let you know where it's showing that for sure. It is a great time, especially when it's live. They make it a lot of fun. There's toilet tissue that people throw and rice, and they squirt water, and it's really a lot of fun.
Now, real quick, back to what you were talking about with the friend request. QSA Aquatic Network brought up a good point. He said, I get people, Scott, when I confirm that most of them are women who want the wrong things. And that happens to me, too. I get men. I get men who then want to send me, like, hi, how are you? And I'm like, delete, block.
That's what I do, too.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
There's some hoes in this house. All right, so next...
they want to see you do the time warp.
I'm not doing the time warp. Maybe next time, guys. I'm going to go back to match game. So let's do another match game. Let's get this off. And I am going to do one that I hope is going to stump you. So, the question, the word is, and the first person to chime in with the right word gets a Halloween prize. Dark what? Dark what? And I'm getting ready to play the music. Dark what, guys?
Dark what? Good online?
I never got a chance to sit back again. Rocky Horror is still playing in cinemas here every midnight.
Yep, I love it.
Dark Matter? No, Dark Vader. It's dark, not dark.
Ooh, Dark Shadows. Good answer, but not correct.
Do you know what the answer is?
Mm-hmm.
Dark Chocolate. I like it, Dance Lee. Dark Horse, Dark Matter.
Dark Shadows was an amazing show.
Dark Magic, Dark Night. No, keep going. Dark Dreams.
This is one of my favorite films.
It's Dark, not Darth. Go ahead, honey.
You
almost gave it away.
Gave it away.
Dark Comedy, Dark Roast, Dark Times, Dark Skies. No. Oh my gosh.
You guys.
All right, I'm going to make it easier for you. It includes...
Dark meat chicken. Dark winged duck. Ooh, that's a good one, too.
It includes puppets. Dark humor. Side of the Moon. Ooh, Pink Floyd, yes.
So let's go back 35 years, folks.
Oh my God,
yes. Yes, Shrimp Gallery, you got it. Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
And she is the only one who's still gotten it.
Yep. Dark Crystal was a really cool movie, and I believe they're coming out with a sequel.
It's already out on Netflix. It's the prequel to Dark Crystal. I haven't watched it yet because I'm kind of still like, oh no, the original, I love it. I don't know if I can give my heart to
You haven't watched it because
version.
you're waiting on me?
No, because I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Well, I'm going to watch it, and I didn't know it was out already.
Mm-hmm.
So, congratulations, Jess Shrimp Granny.
Contact me, and I will get your address and information, hon.
All right, so we're going to kind of wrap it up here. It's 9:10. Let me see. We still got 86 watching, 88 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I do want to talk about Star Wars.
Speaking of dark.
Yeah, and dark is D-A-R-T-H. That's Darth Vader, not dark. D-A-R-K.
And if you missed it, our little boy Rico dressed up as Darth Vader for one of his costumes this month.
Yep. So I don't know if you guys,
The
you guys,
Skeksis were the best.
I guess you guys know I'm a nerd all the way. I'm not just a fish nerd, but I'm a comic book nerd and sci-fi nerd. So was that Liz? I saw it was good.
Oh, they're talking about the
you
Crystal
did see it,
prequel.
Aquafunk. I have to check that out then. What's Rob saying?
He's
Much
evil.
love. You gotta run. Rob, love you so much, brother. I appreciate you being in the house, and don't let Fishy pick you up anymore.
In the house. Scott would be a good Yoda, and Scott actually does Yoda all the time around the house.
Especially in the bed.
Ah.
It's a mature stream. Come on. So anyway, I don't know if you guys
Nobody wants a little green man in bed.
I don't know if you guys have seen the new trailer, but it looks fantastic to me. So what are your thoughts about the new Star Wars? Is Star Wars big in your life? It's big in my life.
QSA says cannot wait for it.
Yeah, that's Melvin. You keep saying QSA, but
because I'm used to reading
Melvin.
Sorry,
yeah.
Melvin.
No, that's all right. And then I grew up in 1977 when it came out. I was 9 years old. My parents dropped me off in the theater, and I sat in the theater and watched Star Wars 3 times nonstop.
And they never came back for it.
They came back. They kept looking. They come in the theater, and I'd be like, "Can I watch it one more time?" And they would let me watch it one more time. So it was. I have been a Star Wars fan all my life.
Do Yoda, Scott.
I'm not doing it.
You gotta give the people what they want.
No, I don't. I'm not some puppet. But have you guys seen the trailer? Let me know, and let me know what you think about it.
Yes, Princess Leia did die.
Yeah,
Very sad.
But did she die in the movie?
First 3 movies, yay. Last dozen or so, meh.
Who said that?
Lumpy Dog.
I agree totally with you, Lumpy Dog. I hated the last movie. In fact, I think we did a video about it, where I just couldn't stand how they portrayed Luke Skywalker. I was just nuts over it.
My king you are.
That's crazy. So, anyway, I'm super excited. Christmas Day comes out, or the day before Christmas comes out. We are definitely going to be there. Normally, if I have to work, I've taken the day off just to be there. You think we're dressed up now? We dress up when we go to the see Star Wars. That's why I love her so much, because we have a lot in common. We enjoy the same thing, and we try to. She makes me have more fun in my life. So,
Face it, folks. Without me, there would be no laughter in this man's life, or frustration, or anger, or any of the other things.
No comments. So I don't know hear anyone talking about Star Wars.
So I wish they still had Star Wars toys I had when I was a kid.
Don, how old are you? Do you remember the Micronauts? I remember I used to keep the Micronauts. I had the Star Wars figures and the Micronauts, and I don't know if people still remember them, but they are one of my favorite toys.
What was a Micronaut?
They were it was like a comic book called the Micronauts. They were like really small figures. They had their own totally different universe. It was such a cool toy and a comic book.
Oh my God, Greg Bean. My family is a huge Star Wars group. Marched my daughter down the aisle to the Star Wars theme.
Wow.
How fantastic is that?
That is so cool. So,
Are you a Trekkie? Question mark.
I'm a old Trekkie as far as Captain Kirk and Spock. I mean, I used to watch that. I watched the series. And I like the new movies with Spock and Kirk, and I think they did a really good job giving you that feel of the old Star Trek. But I don't like any of the other stuff. Never have.
And I never got into Star Trek. I never went that way.
GRB, are there any fish tanks in Star Wars films? I don't think there's fish tanks, but where Yoda lived and trained Luke, there was a lot of, it looked like a rainforest, and I used to always want to aquascape my tank to the look of that Yoda's home place.
So Don Gallagher says he remembers the Micronauts.
See? Thank you, brother. Melvin, you're a comic band fan too? That's awesome.
And some people must be behind on the stream because I'm seeing Winged Duck, Shadows, so Ages. So we did already do that. You'll catch up.
Yeah, you have to do what you have to put it on live chat, not top chat. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is, you guys know we watch TV. We always have our shows that we watch. This Sunday, we have a new show that we're watching, and it is called The Watchmen. if you have not seen The Watchmen, definitely check it out on HBO. Again, it is comic book based on a book by Alan Moore from DC Comics, and yeah, they did a tremendous job this episode, and I really look forward to this series. So definitely check it out on HBO. We always talk about Games of Thrones, we talk about American Gods. Well, this is a new one I'm following, and I think you guys, if you're into sci-fi and comics, you will enjoy it too. So definitely check it out.
So we have a question from Uncle Ted. He says, if you were lunch meat on the Star Trek sandwich, who would you want as your top bun, Kirk or Picard?
Oh, Kirk for sure. Picard.
Because he got all the ladies, is that why?
No, just Kirk's sexy. Kurt's, I just...
Yeah.
I love Kurt. Kurt, we're talking about race in the hobby. Kirk was the first television person on screen to kiss an African American woman in Uhura. So, and he loved all the aliens. What's up?
So we're talking about shows that Trinamon brought up The Walking Dead, and I actually watched The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead.
Oh my God. Ted, you know about Watchmen? Scott is a Dr. Manhattan of Syclage. I cannot believe you know about The Watchmen.
Look,
Ted?
Uncle Ted knows everything. Have you not learned that yet?
Oh my gosh, Ted. You and I have to sit down and talk comics because I love Alan Moore, and I love what he did with The Watchmen. I thought it was great.
So, and somebody brought up that in Star Wars, there was tanks. Jabba the Hutt had them, but there was frogs in them, and he ate them.
Yep. Chris?
Lieutenant O'Hara was hot.
Chris, Watchmen is DC. It's not Dark Horse. It was a one-shot that he did on DC. I have the graphic novel upstairs. And Shatner is a Canadian Scot. Comic nerd here. All right, Coletti. That's good. That's good. All right, you guys have any questions for us before we sign off? Let's see. There's 80.
Did you go through your list?
Yeah, I just threw out my list because, yeah, I went through the whole list. 81 still watching. So do you guys have any questions for us or anything like that? Again, we are at, 9:17. I am flattered that you guys spend this much time with us. Giving us an hour and more out of your time means the world to us.
So Spawn was brought up.
Spawn. Oh my God, that was terrible. Tim, you like Spawn?
But does he mean the comic books or the movie?
Let us know, Tim, because the movie was terrible. I do love Spawn by Todd McFarlane. That was on Image Comics. I don't think it was on Dark Horse.
Picard had a lionfish.
Oh, did he really?
That's what it says.
Didn't the character Whoopi played? Didn't she have a tank in her corridor too? You two are awesome. Thank you for your stream. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast.
I know.
I don't know how John and Lisa keep up with, because they have like 600 people on. I don't know how they keep up with their stream. The costumes are dope.
Up here there was, let's see, a new TV series out called Mandalorians on Disney Stream.
Of course, that's the Boba Fett. Yeah.
So
you gotta buy Disney Plus though to get that.
Kirk did a lot of groundbreaking things, but Picard is pretty great too. Shout out to Janeway, the first female captain.
Yep.
Spawn is possibly being remade.
It needs to be remade.
Spawn comics over the movie. My hometown, Todd McFarlane being one of them. So Chewy, Todd McFarlane's from your hometown.
Sorry about that, guys. I actually went to the wrong screen.
Oh no, what did you show?
I showed the introduction thing.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I'm going to show?
I don't know. Biggs is the Rorschach of the cichlid hobby.
You think so? That's a good mod, Scott, for John and Lisa. Yeah, that's true.
Whoopi was on the show. It was Picard's fish. Whoopi's character and Picard's fish went way back.
Yeah. So, let's see. I hope everyone has a great Halloween. This was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much. And let's see.
That's funny. It says John doesn't keep up. He is distracted by shiny objects and then overruled by Lisa.
That's the truth, too. That's the truth. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys next week. And I am ready to get this costume off right now. I can't take it no more. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.